This is Casa de Alchemy, and you are welcome to Conversation Pit. Here, we talk esoteric, mystical, and spiritual ways geared towards the conscious embodiment of our magic in the present, calling us back to the home within. I invite you to take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Relax as you take in this frequency. Hello and welcome to this episode. My name is Jazzy Orgasm Dona. So, y'all would not believe what happened to me. I did a first recording, and when I went to play it back, I could hear absolutely nothing. So I was talking for 20 minutes straight and nothing was recorded. My recorder was on, but replaying it was just blank. Well, that way I get to spend more time with you, right? But anyways, officially welcoming you to Conversation Pit. This is our first episode, and I just want to do an introductory of what it means to be aware and in your body. But before I start, I coined a really cool name for you, my listeners, and drumroll. I decided to call y'all ÓmBodis, like, the meditation chant. Right. I am a meditation practitioner, so I found that it resonated with home, and I'm basically empowering people to come back, find their way back into their bodies. So ÓmBodis. Let me know if y'all like it though. But I think it's really cool. Anyways, dear ÓmBodis, today we're going to be talking about the body, your body. What it means to be in your body. And just should I call that a disclaimer or notice? Yeah, notice out there. If you are into astrology, you know what's going on right now. There is like 5 planets retrograde right now, and I'm just going to mention one of them. Mercury is retrograde right now, and I'm saying this because of this communication that we are going to have. And so that you don't feel a type of way if things are not really landing for you right now, just give yourself grace and time, because this is going to pass. So we all know the planet Mercury, right? Mercury's energy is associated with commerce, communication, media, social media, marketing, and all that. So from our view on Earth, when we look into the sky and at Mercury, it would appear going backwards, and that's what we interpret as it going retrograde, or any planet going retrograde. But it's not actually going retrograde. The planet is just slowed down. So what it would imply is that communication is going to be a bit hazy right now. There's going to be miscommunications. There's going to be misinterpretations of your words, your speeches, or whatever. There's also going to be some energy of unclarity as it affects business and transactions and contracts. Some astrologers say that if you are going to be signing any important document during this period, that you make sure that you cross-check before putting down anything in ink, and that it would be nice if you just write with a pencil instead, because that is easy to clean off, right? And also in making decisions, right, is not to make your big decisions around this period or time frame. Excuse me. So, with that in mind, do not feel some type of way. Don't be too hard on yourself if this conversation or what I'm going to put across to you does not land for you right away. Like, give yourself time to digest the information that will be coming at you, not just from me, but from every other person or every other thing around you. Give yourself time and grace. I am a Gemini rising, so I deal with this energy, oftentimes than not. But okay, so back to our conversation about the body. Your body, your vessel. So, we all know what the body is. It's the outer layer that houses your spirit, it houses your soul. Inside your body, you still have another layer, like the flesh, like after the skin, right? You have the flesh, right? So, there's this narrative that we are made from the earth. When people are about to be buried, they say that phrase, dust to dust, right? So we come from the earth. Now, think about the earth for a minute. How do you perceive the earth? I perceive the earth as nurturing, intuitive, luscious, fertile. There's so many other words that we can use to describe the earth. Now, with that same, let's mirror back that those words to our bodies. Your body is intuitive. Your body is nurturing. Ever heard the saying that the body knows how to heal itself? Yes. Your body is nurturing. Your body is aware. Your body is conscious. Your body is alive. And when I say your body is alive, I do not mean just you feeling alive, doing things that you need to do, getting yourself to work, getting to the groceries, getting to church, getting to mosque, getting together with friends, doing chores and all that. That's not what I mean by your body is alive. What I mean by your body is alive is that your body is a working mechanics. It has inbuilt in it everything that you need to survive here on earth is inbuilt into the mechanics of your body. Everything is so mind-blowing. Everything. Whatever you look outwards for, love, acceptance, authority, God, joy, strategy for a thing, for a business, whatever. You want to know if it's right to trust this person in business. You want to know if this connection is right for you. All of that you looking outwards, clarity, all of that you're looking outwards for is inbuilt in this vessel that you carry. It's just so beautiful. So beautiful. With the way that our world is structured to be logical, factual, everything must be laid out, logical and all that, we miss what we carry inside of us. Because we keep looking outside, we keep looking outwards for validation. For example, you want other people to validate that, oh, you're a good artist, you're a good musician, you are a good manager, you are a good parent, you are a good child, daughter, son, you are a good contractor, that you are a good, exceptional, creative. Myself including, or included rather. look outwards for all that. Meanwhile, it is inside you, inside your body, that information that you keep searching for. It's inside, like the direction, what's going to be pointing you to go get what you need is inside you. Your body is resourceful. That is the conviction that I have come into in one of my epiphanies, that I am resourceful. I don't say it enough to myself to be able to, for it to be able to sink in. We forget a lot. We forget who we are. That's why we look outwards to try to get a glimpse, to try to see if, for example, if someone out there feels what we feel. We try to look for that familiarity in someone else. We try to breach that separateness, or try to answer that question from outside. While that isn't a bad thing, right? It's all inside you. Oh my days, it's all inside you. It's all built in your mechanics. It's all inside there, in this warm, mushy, cuddly body. It's all inside. It's all inside here. Okay, I want to invite you to take a deep breath, because I know it is really easy for this to just fly over our heads. Let's just take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. I know what it feels like to be on autopilot. I know what it feels like to just get up and do, and not have a centering, and not be grounded, and not having that action propelled from inside. I know what that feels like, and I know how long it took me to come back to try and create a relationship with my body, and to try to tap into its wisdom. So, when you came here, when you were born, let me step that back a bit. When you were in the womb, your mind wasn't what was functioning. It was your body that was functioning. It was through your body that you could feel vibrations like seeping through. Do you know how incredible that is? You could sense vibrations seeping through that water that held you. You could feel it. You could sense it. You could hear it. That's why when the father of a child sings to the child, when the child is in the womb, the child just starts moving or speaks to the child. The child starts moving. Their mind isn't active at that point. It's their body that is interpreting every information that they receive at that point. It's just so fascinating. And yet, when we're born, when we come into this logical world, when we come into this reality, it seems like we've forgotten how to feel, how to interpret much more than the words that we hear, how to interpret subtle energies. Our bodies haven't forgotten. It's just that we exalt the mind over our bodies. In the reconciliation that we seek, that joining together, that bringing together that we seek, is within our bodies waiting for us to come back to it. Let me give you a typical example. I'm recording from Lagos, Nigeria, and we all know how busy Lagos, Nigeria is. If you haven't been here, you probably seen on social media how busy and crazy the city is. Being a person, you could either be married, single, whatever, in Lagos. And you wake up in the morning, you prepare for work. And while you're doing that, maybe you had a terrible feeling in your body and you just ignored it. And be like, okay, no. I am getting to work today. I have a shitload of work or tasks on my desk that I have to finish and all. So you push through that feeling, and then you set out for your day. And then on your way, the route that you choose to take, the bridge is burning. And you be like, oh shit, oh my god, there's traffic, there's chaos, there's people running, there's all that. And you be like, and people, typical Nigerians start praying, oh, where is God? Well, we need God. God save me. Or why would God let this happen? That's another question for the day. But God sent to you a nudge through your body not to step out. But we ignored it because it's not something that presented itself as logical. So you just easily ignore it. Excuse me, I'm going to take a sip. So you just easily ignore it. And then you meet that disaster ahead of you. This is just pointing to say that our bodies, again, they are aware, they hold wisdom for us, they hold resources for us to use in planet Earth what we need. What you need to eat, what you need, the type of people you need to be around. Your body senses that, your body knows. You think that your mind cares about you? Your mind doesn't give two shits about you. Your mind is just constantly in a loop, playing back memories for you. You think your mind is trying to protect you, but that nigga is just stuck in a loop. What is constantly in the present is your body. And I know so many people will say, my body is hard. It's hard for me to be in my body, or it's hard for me to be present because I have a specific pain, or I'm experiencing some type of pain in my body. Well, sorry to hear that, but maybe today you could have a different perspective as to why that pain is there, and how that pain is trying to get your attention, how that pain is your body's way of getting your attention to something that is important for you to look at, something that is this integral for you to look at. If you are able to get past the pain, even if it's just for a second, that you take a deep breath in, and for that window you are not able to feel that excruciating pain, there is something in there, if you look underneath, that is yearning, that is crying for you to attend to it. And it is an emotion that has been stuck there for a long ass time and waiting for you to finally look at it. Because you didn't, that's why it manifested as an illness, was a physical pain. So, we're going to get into this conversation about about emotions that manifest as physical pain, or manifest as dis-ease, right? We're going to have a conversation later on as we go on with our episodes, but I just want you to sit for a minute and bring your attention to your body. Like, just do a quick scan from your head, your hair, all the way down to the feet, to the balls of your feet. I once had a breathing session with a client, and my biggest joy out of that session was that a client said that they had forgotten what it felt like to feel the pulse in their body. They had forgotten what it felt like to feel the vibrations, those subtle vibrations in your palms, in your feet. They had forgotten what it felt like, but just a few minutes of bringing attention to the body, they could feel all that. So you see that most people have just been living or surviving and not actually thriving. They have just been treating their bodies as a robot. You know. So their own bodies, if you do not take anything away from this time that we've shared together, I just want you to remember that 1, your body is alive, and 2, your body is aware. You can just right now place your hands or your palm on your chest. You can close down your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your nose. And just say to yourself, remind yourself, my body is alive. And I hope that this will serve as a constant reminder when we forget the preciousness that we carry inside of us. We would remember that our bodies are alive. Your body is alive. Well, I do not want to stretch this for so long, because I want to be able to retain your attention span, especially because of Mercury Retrograde, right? So if you enjoyed this episode, or if this resonated with you on a deep level, and you know someone else that is also going to benefit from this, please share this episode with them. And if you have any questions relating to this topic, or anything about astrology, about human design, about spirituality, about mysticism, you can leave a comment in the comments section, and I will make sure that I go through each and every one of them and incorporate your questions into our rollouts for subsequent episodes. So thank you so much, ÓmBodis, for giving me your precious time. I really appreciate you, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye.